Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 195 of Factorio with Angels and Buffs mods, where we have just updated our coal mining base a little bit. We might actually have to at some point make a new one. We do have infinite mining in the middle of this of course, but a lot of the non-infinite has mined out at this point. I'm not sure how well the infinite stuff will manage though, we shall see. You go deliver that. This one is almost already full, I think. Just needs a little top up. So we do have a lot of trains coming in here right now, trying to get coal, and we can't provide enough for all of them, but as soon as some of them just deliver some, I think it should ease up. Multi-purpose furnace research done. Let's go with the next possible machines that we can build. Production coal. Are we actually out over here? No. So you are not really too important right now. Separate one coal. We need to filter our air around here, as we can see we're doing now. We just weren't for a good amount of time, and then we were attacked. We might get attacked from up here again at some point. But yeah, it might be a good idea to soon make a new coal outpost. Just to make sure that we can keep our power up. We did sort of actually remove our power production from down here just by routing all coal towards the trains. At least that was the intent. We don't really want all of this to run anymore. I guess there's no real purpose in removing this if we're not using this coal anyway. You go. Coal processing is the most important, so we should just let this fill up. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do now. We do have 2 trains waiting here. This is almost full already, so there's no real trouble in just letting that go through. This is fine. We already have coal at the production. Yeah. We're not really using it that fast. we made electric metal mixing furnaces. But I think we will go and remove that production and then just make multi-purpose furnaces. Because it just makes stuff simpler. So let's go and do that. Can we make the metal mixing furnaces back into normal furnaces? I'm not sure about that. Didn't really look like it. So we don't need this anymore. We don't need this anymore. We have normal furnaces. Holy moly. I need to empty some of this out. Electric chemical furnace into furnace here. Electric metal mixing furnace into furnace from this, right? Can I just do that by hand? Oh, I threw those away. Okay, let's make a temporary setup right here. From chemical, from metal mixing. So I get some pipe back from the chemical stuff, that's fine. Okay, the multi-purpose just takes... Wait, what? Takes an electric chemical furnace anyway. So we don't need to remove the electric chemical furnaces. Let's put these in here first. Okay. Multi-purpose. And then multi-purpose too. We do not need this one up here anymore. We cannot make this yet because we do not have copper tungsten or tungsten carbide or copper tungsten plate. Okay. We can make these for when I actually have to go and kill biters. We don't have silver zinc batteries, right? So we can't do this yet. No. Oh, let's get the sniper turrets researched. Can we turn this off for a little bit? I'm gonna forget all about it and then wonder why we don't get any furnaces at some point, but I would like to use all of the furnaces in the system first. All those robots I just picked up. Put them back in here. Take those, put in here. I feel like we should also just start completing the higher tier of all of the machines we researched recently. Like strand casting machine 4, 3, 4, and pellet presses 3 and 4, and powder mixers 4, and chemical furnace 4. Wait. This is not where the strand casting machine is supposed to be. This is supposed to be ore processor. I'm just waiting for everything to be delivered for the strand casting machine, because I don't want all that to be in this chest and then never used. Still waiting for concrete, but we are using that, so this should be fine. Sintering oven. Good. Also have these. Do we have better pumps? Nope. Do we have better storage tanks? Nope. Don't really care about these LJs thingies. So everything else should be fine, I think. Because I placed down all the assembly machines we would need for all the tiers. So these empty spots should mean that we don't need anything there. So tier 3 flotation cells and leaching plants are the top tier. Correct. These are top tier. And these are top tier. Ore processors. Let's grab those. Pellet presses, sure. More of these, sure. Okay. So we have a bunch of stuff we want to put down there. We do not have several tiers of any of these machines, right? No. Good. And multi-purpose furnace. We're almost back on track, trying to make tungsten carbide. Yes, good. Still have plenty of furnaces in the system, I think. Oh, F100 right here. But I actually would have thought we had several thousand, which should mean that we could see them in the bottom list. On the right there, but they're not there. Oh. We have plenty. Oh, I think we're ready to go back to tungsten carbide production. Hopefully this will not attract any more attacks. It should dissipate slowly over time. And maybe not even spread actually. Because there's no high concentrations. Let's hope that is the case. Okay, so we need our multi-purpose furnace and sintering ovens. Need a lot of sintering ovens as well. Okay. Sintering ovens were big, right? Yes. Let's start with the furnaces, I guess. Are we just gonna expand this row? Or are we gonna make a new row or something? If we want to get any amount of both tungsten carbide and the heat shielding tile itself, then we really need to produce a lot. So I think we will just make a new line for this specifically. Because we need to export both of these actually. We could also make a dedicated outpost for this, but I would like to start from the bottom, the least advanced resources first, like iron, steel, copper, nickel, tin, stuff like that. So yeah, that's probably not gonna happen anytime soon. You shall make this stuff. How many did we bring? 50? Yeah, plenty. Unfortunately, we also need basically as many sintering ovens, and I did not bring a lot of those. Which is a bit unfortunate. Why did we not put any construction robots in this system yet? Let's have those help us in case I don't have all of the machines available, needed. Sintering ovens. Well, we have this blueprint. Let's start with that. And then the sintering oven. Making heat shielding. We could also export just the tungsten carbide and then make the heat shielding at the robot production area. How much stuff is this used for? The rocket silo itself and the rocket parts. So we only need to export it to... and then settle that. No, wait, what? I'm not sure why these are here. These do not require heat tiles, heat shield. This is produced the same place as this to start with, at least. So yeah, why not just export just the tungsten and then actually make all the sintering ovens somewhere around here? Is that stupid? Would we rather not use the space up here for that? It's just one more train, which we don't necessarily need. But then we could just put both the tungsten carbide and the heat shielding on this train. They would come into these two warehouses. Yeah, sure. Let's try and just do it here, I guess. $28, $21. Oh, went too far. Good, good. So if we bring more sintering ovens, we have the capacity for some amount. We still do not have enough of any of the resources, basically. Carbon. Do we need more robots? No. They're just very slow because they need to charge all the way up here. That would be helped with actually upgrading all the robots, but I'm too lazy for that. Tungsten carbide. Yes, please. Heat shielding? Where would that be? In here, maybe? No. Is it in here? Heat. In this category for some reason. So many tier 2 robots here. Still have 700 that are just doing nothing somewhere. I just want to try and find those. Not down there. They might not be idle long enough for me to find them. I am trying to here. They just tend to end up in the robopods that are furthest away from the action. Because then they're not the first being called upon when work needs to be done. Let's get some blue robots in instead. which it just more than cut the robot count in half, I think. Okay. We're exporting both of these now. We should be at least. Why are we not making any plate? We are. That's just more chests requesting this? No. Do we not have enough nitinol? No, we do not. No, not nitinol, sorry. Silicon carbide. No, silicon powder? What's it called? Silicon nitride, of course. We do not have enough of that. How come though? Not enough silicon. Wait, I'm missing. Getting the things wrong. Silicon powder goes into these. Okay, so these are making the silicon powder. It is silicon ingots we're missing. It is silicon ore. Are we just missing bobmonium? Yeah, we are. Okay. Let's go have a look at bobmonium then, shall we? Okay, it's above, way beyond time that it's had a proper upgrade, let's be honest. So let's just do that. We are not getting anything for the infinite stuff here. Oh well. Really? I run out of power poles of all things. Okay. That's a nice upgrade, I think. Powder and power, just fine. Okay. Do we want even more? Not really. This should be plenty, I think, for now. As long as we do not start making dedicated outposts to everything. And at that point, I think we will make a new mining outpost. Oh, I think we're good. Let's go grab some more sintering ovens. Here comes the ammonium. Robots. Also, let's put this to manual, because it's not being filled with robots otherwise. Sintering ovens. Let's just grab a couple extra so we have some in the chest down there. Let's get this done so we can end the episode. Seems like we actually have enough both tungsten powder and, well, carbon. That's not really the problem, but the silicon nitrate? Nitride? No, not really. Okay. Need more silicon nitride, but we just did get the ammonium in, which should help with that. And we might need to scale it up still, but that's okay. How are we actually doing on uranium-235? We have a lot. Nice. Should we be actively exporting from some of these? To store in here? I think we should. It only takes what we actually have storage for, right? So we should see these fill up with uranium-238. But apparently we're just low on robots currently. That's okay. Let's put some more tier 3 robots in. That's why I've been thinking it hasn't been filled up. There was a wrong reservation in there. Makes sense, I guess. Two more. I think that should be a little bit better. As soon as we have robots available, at least. Good. So our... Oh, we didn't even finish these, dang it. So because we just brought a lot of Bubmonium in, I think that just made the robots have to work a lot harder, because then there was a lot of stuff that needed the Bubmonium and the resulting chunks and crystals. So it makes sense that they have a lot of work to do right now. It should slow down over time, I would think. Yeah, already we have some relaxing. Does that mean that they have actually already moved all of the uranium? Also, we have more uranium. Oh, they have moved the uranium. Okay. Good, good. We should make some storage for the 235. And then we should actively provide from these as well. How many? 6? I think I made 6 here. Yep. Okay. Then this shouldn't really stop at any point. So that's good. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.